A Kane and Aguero standard player in their team, Arsenal and Chelsea, both of them are walking away with 3 points. Two top quality strikers that can do it in the Premier League.
You're not even talking Kane and Aguero here with these Morata chances. These are basic chances in the Premier League. The opening chance and the closing for Alvaro Morata are simple. You don't need to play for Real Madrid or Juventus to be able to tuck those away. I expect anybody in the Premier League to make a better effort at those. The first was 10 yards wide. The second, a bouncing ball, an advancing goalkeeper. You're 6 yards away from the keeper. He's 8 yards off his line. I don't know where to start in describing that.
Is this a player short of confidence or short of quality?
I think there is quality there. I think there's a shortage of confidence. And listen, it's big boys' time for him. We talked about that at the beginning of the season. He's not the Morata that might come off the bench or play 20 games a season now when fit. He's the guy that has to lead the line, right, in the Premier League. Whether you think the Premier League's the best league or the most pressured league or whatever, he is paid to lead the line in this league that is worth billions of dollars to these teams, and he'll need to lead the line against Barcelona. Nobody can find the confidence apart from Alvaro Morata. He has got the quality, but unless he does it in England and in Europe for Chelsea, they'll have to get him out.
Wenger is again weighing in on the Mesut Ozil Alexis Sanchez saga, saying that the Gunners can indeed live without them. Shaka Hislop is here with me. Shaka, those are two big names to let go. So is he sort of conceding to the idea that they will be going? Because he's been holding firm up to now, I would say.
Yeah, I think so. I think Arsenal have to and should have been planning for life after Alexis Sanchez and Mesut Ozil for quite some time. I've always felt that, without question, Alexis Sanchez would move on, and more likely than not to Manchester City, and he continues to look more and more like that with each passing day. Mesut Ozil, I still think there's a little bit of doubt. I think he's happy where he is. I'm not sure that he can get what Arsenal are prepared to put on the table. I'm not sure he can get that elsewhere. But that's another discussion. And absolutely, yes, there's nothing new or really surprising about what Arsene Wenger says. I'm of the opinion that no two players are ever bigger than the football club. Yeah. And that should always be the foundation of what Arsene Wenger, whoever the Arsenal manager is, does in planning the path forward. It is a little bit surprising, given the fact that he's been saying for so long that, yes, I'm confident we can convince them to stay on, etc., etc. Now there's a change in the tone from Arsene Wenger. But I think that's just him kind of coming to reality, or reality hitting him in the face, especially in this January transfer window, where there continues to be speculation again from Manchester City, especially with Gabriel Jesus going on injured.
Well, then I know that, of course, he can only do so much, and he can't convince him 100% to stay, especially if their minds are set on leaving. But they're already finished outside of the top four. They're not playing in the Champions League this year. He says, we will respond by bringing in players of top quality if they do. But can they kiss top four dreams goodbye if these two big players leave? And then which top players will want to come to a club that's not finishing top four?
There's a number of players that I think that still can come to Arsenal and grace them. They've been linked with the likes of Lorenzo Insigne, of Dries Mertens, both of Napoli. Riyad Mahrez, who's continually been a link with Arsenal for some time. I know there's other interest from other Premier League clubs for Mahrez. Thomas Lemar also. Chelsea, there's speculation that Chelsea and Antonio Conte are interested in Lemar. So there's a number of names that can come in and fill those voids. Will they have the impact immediately that they lose in Alexis Sanchez and Mesut Ozil? Probably not. But I think that if you can spend in a way that fills out this roster and adds quality to this roster with more than just two names, I think that's Arsenal moving forward. Now, there's given the spending power of all the Premier League clubs now, given how tight the battle is at the top of the table. Even if you look at it right now, as much as we're talking about City running away with it, from there it's 5 teams to pick 3. All 5 of those teams have immense spending power, are able to attract some of the best talents in world football, and some of them vying for the very same names. Now, how that all comes in, how do you fit 5 into 3, that's what everybody's trying to figure out. But I still feel that Arsenal are in a good position, are in a strong position in terms of their own brand, and they have the finances to compete with most in European football. If they can do their work, get their work done early and get it done right, maybe they find themselves in a better position than they are right now.
Well, that's a positive take on Arsenal. We don't get that very often. Thank you so much, Shaka Hislop. Arsenal fans are thanking you right now.
I think it was a great football game where we saw fantastic actions on both sides, and a game where we have shown a great mental resources. I knew before the game that the last 20 minutes could be difficult for us because we have a big disadvantage with the schedule, and we got again a farcical decision on a penalty, but that we knew that as well before, so we have to deal with that. And that's it, basically.
The penalty so frustrating, you didn't feel it was at all?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about that, you know. I'm fed up with that. The referees get away with you, with the English press, always, no matter what they do. You have watched the game last night. You couldn't read a line about it today. So that's, nothing will change. So we have to deal with that and to live with that.
Since the first chance we've had to ask you about your charge, is there anything you'd like to say?
Nothing at all. But
what do you mean you knew before you began?
Sorry?
What do you mean you knew?
I mean nothing. You are always more intelligent than everybody, so you can guess what happens.
What are you talking about last night's game, sorry?
Sorry?
Which game, what are you talking about last night?
It was a referee decision that influenced the game. No?
Sorry, which game are we talking about?
Tottenham against Swansea. But nobody talks about it, so that means nothing will change.
Asking you talking about the offside and the not sending off, or the no sending off of the Swansea player that actually happened. Is that what you're referring to?
You watch the game like I watch it.
I'm not important, you are.
Sorry?
Not important, your views are important.
No, you are important. You defend football.
VAR would that change it?
I am very skeptical.
Can I just ask you, do you think you will contest the charge?
Sorry? 100%. You can listen to every interview I said, and I stick to everything I said without any problem. I'm 35 years in football. I know what I say after a game, and I stand up for what I said, no problem.
So your conscience is clear from what you said in the dressing room?
Look, what I find terrible is that we have just seen about a great football game, and we talk only about things and nothing to do with football. And I would love at some stage that you stand up in the morning and say we've seen a great football game, but you're not interested in that. And for me, that would be nice that at some stage we speak about football again. What are we talking about? It's nothing to do with football.
Is the answer not for the managers just to accept the referee's decisions, then also in that case?
That's what I do. But I have no choice. But you have to say as well that at some stage, football, you have to stand up for the referee decisions, but you have to say as well that at the moment we have to face surprising decisions.
Awesome. Petr Cech has said before the season started, the players and the referees get together. You had the meetings to decide what contests can go and what doesn't. So you had this conversation. So do they go against what they're telling you? Is that what you're finding throughout the season?
What I'm finding is just what I want to tell you. I would love to talk about football because that's what I love. And you have seen a great football game tonight. What are we talking about? Not about football. So,
is it frustrating that you're now 6th in the table? You're playing well, but you're still 6th in the table and
yeah,
long way off the top.
That is very frustrating. I agree with you, and we have to look at ourselves as well. But still, I think it was a great football game. And when you look recently, our performances have been top quality. But the regret we have is that we have not the results we could have had, certainly on some part for our problem, but as well on the other side, you have to say that we have not been gifted with luck.
Wilshire's goal and his overall performance again, outstanding.
Yeah, that's football.
I mean, it's 2.5 years since he scored for Arsenal. It's quite some comeback.
Yes, I think he's at the level now where not many people expected him to be. When was the last time he played for England? Exactly, against Iceland he came on. And since he has not played for England, and I would say that that means everybody had given up on him. And today nobody would be surprised if he was selected again. So that means instead of us being criticized for that, I think first of all, he deserves a great credit for remarkable strengths, and we as well.
Arsenal, Hector Bellerin's come in for quite a lot of criticism of late, and obviously it looked like it being a horrible game for him. How impressed were you with his kind of resolve to get that goal?
Well, what you get easiest at the moment, no matter who you are, is criticism. That's for free on the market, and it flies around in a very severe way, and that's. I think every player gets that, but the only response they can give is on the football pitch, and he's a remarkable fighter.
Are you closing in on a deal for a 1st January signing with young Greek centre-back? Sounds like it's very close.
Yes, but he's not ready to play for us. We'll give him out on loan.
Could you just say what your emotions were at the end there when you get back to 2-2 and then they break away and no one score? What was it like for you?
Look, it was a bit, I don't know, maybe I would have gone home and commit suicide tonight.
You must have been shocked.
Sorry?
You must have been shocked because
I was so close to that, yes. Thank you.
Thank you. There's been a suggestion tonight that perhaps Jack Wilshere could have got a second yellow card for a dive in the second half. Did you see it into the...
I could have made you happier.
No, but did you see it into the...
No, honestly no.
Fair enough.
I think that this game was an exciting game for the people who watch the game. Less for I think for us because when you are winning 2-1 and there are 2 minutes to go, yeah, I think that you have to win. You have to win the game, especially against a great team like Arsenal. The final result is a good result because to draw against Arsenal at Emirates Stadium, could be a good result. But at the end of the game, there is a lot of disappointment because I think we created important chances to score. No, I'm not angry. Angry is a big word, and for sure, I know that also my players, in my players, there is a lot of disappointment because we win together, we draw together, we lose together, and for sure, my feeling is the same of my players, and. It was good. It was good. It was a good performance, a good intensity. I think that we played with a good intensity, like Arsenal. Yeah, as I said before, it was an exciting game, and but at the same time, we must be a bit disappointed for the final result because, I repeat, to get 3 points today. It was very, very important for us.
Did you feel it was a clear penalty?
I feel.
Did you feel it was a penalty?
The penalty part. I must be honest. I didn't see the penalty. I didn't see the dive of Wisher, because another journalist asked me if I thought that it was fair for Wisher to continue the game after a dive and a second yellow card. But I must be honest, I didn't see this situation, and for this reason I don't want to comment. But at the same time, I think that we must have a great respect for the decision of the referee, and for sure there is a lot of frustration for the coach, during the game, after the game. But at the same time, I think that we must try to accept every decision of the referee. Also, if sometimes we are not agree with them, with the linesman. Yeah.
But Morata is normally such a good finisher, isn't he? But tonight, was it just one of those nights? I mean, we've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, but I think this is not a lucky period for him, because in the last game against the Stoke City, I said it's very important for the striker to have the chances to score, no? And then today I think he had chances to score. But this is football, and I'm very happy for his commitment, for the commitment of all my players. I'm very happy for his effort for the team. I think he worked very hard for the team, and this is the most important thing for me. Then for sure, for the striker, it's very important to score, because if you score, your confidence is up. In this case, your confidence can go down, but he's very young. He has to continue to work, to improve, and he will see that the goal is coming.
On the other side, does it surprise you how many goals Alonso is actually scoring this season?
Yeah, but I think this is the sixth goal, no, for Alonso in this league. Yeah, but I ask our wing backs to fill the box and to try to try to score. And don't forget, Alonso also is is good with his head also, and he kicked the free kick, and he's in a good period. His confidence is up, and I'm very happy for him. But especially I'm very happy for the team, because in that moment he gave us the lead of the game.
Sanchez, obviously people are going to always link into the move away, and you'll lose him in the summer for nothing if he goes. Would it be beneficial for the club to
Look, honestly, my focus is on tomorrow's game. After that, this club has lost many big players, and has always responded well. Massive players have left this club, and the club will always be in a strong position on that front. So but you want to keep your best players, yes.
Some main tweets. As usual, I've not seen these, but I've got a fair idea. What is coming? Let's have a look at some of this clown juice. United. That's your name. You clearly hate the US men's national team. It's the equivalent of always kneeling during the anthem. Only reason you're in the job is because you have this British accent, making you sound intelligent. Well, I look intelligent. That's what my boss said to me. Next one, Raymond. I'm embarrassed that you ever played for Celtic. Oh, sorry. You weren't embarrassed in 1998 when we won the league. Couldn't win it the 10 years before that, but that's another story. Thankfully, not many Hoops fans have had to endure your excrement on ESPN. Big mouth idiot with nothing good to say about Celtic. We don't talk about Celtic. Oh no, Kendall Littlejohn. Oh God, ask the boys about him. At least he's not bitter like. Oh, that's a bit rude. You and your anti-Chelsea I played for Chelsea. How can I be anti-Chelsea as well? I don't know. Anti-Chelsea ESPN FC colleagues need to be taken off the TV permanently. Well, write a letter in. Don't be so hard on C. Burley and company. There's a reason they're pundits and not managers. It's their job to say ridiculous things to get viewers to watch. Thanks for watching. You played for Scotland and you want to question other people having a losing culture at international level. You absolute joke. Well, here's the deal. Scotland might be garbage now, but when I played for them and before I played for them, they were actually okay. They qualified for major tournaments, the Euros, the World Cup. It's not my fault they're not qualifying now. Why do you have to ruin everything, Craig? That's the kind of thing my wife says to me. Why do you ruin everything? My dog even says that to me in dog language. My kids boo me when I come home. I don't ruin everything. You're just ruining it for yourself. Please write in. You can write to my boss. ESPN, Bristol, get the address and the zip code. You can write in, demand my immediate firing if you don't like any of these tweets. And please, please, it's 2018, football fans, don't be so paranoid. We're not biased against your club. You've just got the old blinkers on. Happy New Year.
Then let's take a look. It was Nickel and Mariner who came together to put this team of the weekend together. Stevie, how did you get on?
I've got Silla, I've got IU, I've got Drinkwater, I didn't have Højbjerg, I didn't have Tompkins, I didn't have Dunk.
Oh.
I had both Southampton centre backs.
Right.
Hoyt and Yoshida.
Yoshida should have got a penalty.
And I had Emery Chan.
Yoshida handballed it, didn't he?
Sorry?
He handballed it. Lucky not to give away a
penalty.
penalty.
Hold on, did he get a penalty against him?
Yes.
No, he didn't.
No.
So there you go. Here we go, back to your if, nans and buts nonsense.
Right.
Anyway, so Højbjerg, I didn't have, I had Emery Chan. Listen, Liverpool were completely dominant, and part of that reason was because Chan in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
Just.
You're going to lose him at the end of the season.
I think they're definitely going to lose him, which is a complete and utter disaster for Liverpool. You talk about weakening your squad big time. Oh. I mean, they do have Keita coming in, but to have Keita coming in and also have Chan there as well would have been great. I don't see it happening. I think he's gone.
Julian, would you like to chip in, team of the week?
Yeah, I agree with Stevie on a lot of the names. I would have had Pedro just for the beauty of his goal and that first touch when he dropped the shoulder and then finished it with the inside of his foot.
Julian dropping his shoulder. Look at that.
That was a lovely, lovely, lovely move from him.
Shaka, would you like to say anything?
I'd have Fabianski over Edison.
Why?
Because of his save when it was 1-0. And then Swansea go up the other end. Big points for Swansea. I think those 3 points and that save was bigger than Edison's and City's 1.
Well, it might turn out that it wasn't. Because if Man City go on the rest of the season undefeated, Edison's penalty save in the last minute of the game...
If Swansea survive by 3 points, if Swansea survive...
Well, time will tell.
Yes, it will, good sir.
How much of Swansea Watford did you watch?
A lot.
Yeah.